is lighter than the older 7. That's also, if you've noticed, it's perfect for a one-hand grip tablet. So the bezel is much thinner, and you can easily hold it in your hand all day long and walk around with it and even do different activities on them. The device is also thinner and obviously lighter. Just show you, it's quite smooth in terms of processing. It comes with a 1.2 dual-core processor, and 1 gig of RAM, and also 8 gig of internal memory. And what's exciting about this tablet is that it actually has expandable memory slot for 64 gigs. The previous one had a slot for 32 gigs, and this time around we're looking at 64 gigs on all 3 devices. So I also have with me the Note 8 device. You can put them side by side. You can compare them. So the 8 it's actually has a very beautiful design. It's very thin, 7.4 millimeters only, and it's also very light. We're looking at around 314 grams, which is quite light for an 8-inch device. So processor, it's a dual-core processor again, and we're looking at 16 gigs of user memory, and also expandable memory slot. And again, expandable memory slot for up to 64 gigs of memory. So besides the protective accessories, so as you mentioned, the case, we're going to have the screen protector, and also there are battery packs to recharge the battery on the go. The battery pack is about 8,000 milliamps, I believe. I can double check the exact power of the battery and get back to you. And that would basically give you two full charges on these 2 tablets, and 1.5 basically on a 10-inch tablet. Other than that, as you've noticed, we have switched to a microSD connector. The neat thing about this is that you don't need to swap chargers anymore with your phone devices. So all phone chargers will work with your tablets, and also if you have a cradle for your phone, this will work with it as well. So it's a lot thinner than the Tab 2 is, and as you've noticed, the bezel is a lot thinner as well, and we've added the button, and the button is added to all 3 devices now. And what it gives you actually on the 10-inch device, it gives you 8% more screen size basically. As you remember, before we had the bar here at the bottom where you had the soft touch buttons at the bar. So the 10 one is equipped with a 1.6 dual-core processor, and also again 16 gigs of RAM.
This is a Samsung processor?
It's not a Samsung. It's an Intel processor. It's built on the Atom processor. It's called Clovertrail. Clovertrail Plus. Yes. Yeah, it's the first time that Samsung is sourcing an Intel processor, and from a usability point of view, we don't see any difference. We're still looking at 1280 screen resolution. Again, we're giving our consumers all the options. We have the 7-inch at 1024 by 600, and the 8 and the 10 at 1280. You know, we're looking on use cases. So the 10-inch device is mostly going to be a tablet that's going to be sitting at home, and we have some features built in there that you know enhances the experience of a consumer at home.